Hey, Mr. Sion.
I'm Miss there.
This is our last part of our action plan.
Question 3.
We're going to be talking about. We're going to be discussing about the remaining questions, concerns, and problems with our project.
Which we have talked about a lot.
Yeah.
It's very repetitive, but I don't know how to make it more in-depth than it already is. So basically the problem we just talked about was attendance of the class. But I think we can work to solve that problem using advertisement and word of mouth and going in there.
The other problem we also talked about was the interest level of the elderly people and how on track they'll stay with the class. But we can only manage that once we get there.
Yeah. It's kind of like take it as it comes kind of a problem.
Right. And then one more problem that we've just discussed is the issue with laptops. And we haven't actually contacted the library yet, but
I'm scared.
We have to talk to them about Monday after school if we can actually bring some laptops. We don't even need all of them, just like...
I don't think we even need any. We'll talk about it later, not during our video.
We'll probably bring just a few, and then, so we have to get those fast for our confrontation with them on Monday.
Confrontation?
Well, they don't answer our calls.
That's true. And then, so we're going to go up there essentially right now to the library and talk to Mr. Reinhardt and Miss Flosky and kind of work something out. And maybe we'll pull you guys in on helping us. And then to continue, some other questions that we have are posting it. Where are we going to post our videos? Are we just going to do it on YouTube? Or should we have like our own site that's dedicated? Because maybe YouTube's too confusing.
Or maybe we should just use like the Google site and then create a new
use
section
our own site.
class. So we'll have to figure that out after we film the class, essentially.
That'll be later on. And then the last of the questions are, exactly how is our curriculum going to be followed once we're in class? And there's a lot of unknowns because we haven't been there.
I think for like any teacher, like they'll have a general topic, but then they have a planned out curriculum, and they'll sort of have to bounce off and bounce back onto that curriculum depending on how the students are dealing with it. So we might have to focus more on some parts, might have to add on more to some other parts, and we really don't know that until we take a survey or we teach the class and see what they need.
Okay, so I was talking with, a really long time ago when it was the trustees' day. Sorry, I'm in the camera. So when because we were on ASB, so I took around one of the women, and I was explaining my senior project to her, and she said, "Oh, well, you should be careful because maybe the elderly don't have a relationship with their families anymore. Like, maybe that's a really sore topic." And
that's true.
It was really, one, depressing, and two, I'm kind of worried now that the people that we're teaching aren't going to have any interest because there's not, like, anyone for them to talk to. And if that's the case, we'll pass out our surveys, and if that's the case, maybe we all have to change locations to just, like, a community center. And, like, maybe we could do it at the Portola Valley Library or something like that.
Another thing for that is also, like, communication doesn't have to be with just their family. We can just, like, people within the class themselves can talk about it. So talk to each other.
Homework assignment. Call your neighbor. Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be freaky, kind of.
Why?
Probably not your neighbor, but, like, your buddy in class.
Okay.
Because you don't want to be calling your neighbor.
Why? It's right next, like, the room next door.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I didn't know that they lived there.
At the Sequoias.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sorry. Changing.
Alright.
And then, so, those are some of the success and fail issues. It's kind of some pass-fail. But a lot of it we would just have to cross that bridge when we come to it, because there's nothing we can do at this point that we haven't already tried or anticipated. Yeah. So, anything else?
That's it.
A lot of the insight from our users when we get back all those surveys will help us. And we're admittedly running a little behind on those.
It's alright. We'll get it done.
Yeah. And we're both really dead right now, so sorry our
I'm
videos.
kind of sick. So, well, I am at least.
Yeah.
I think
Me too.
Okay, yeah.
I'm getting there. Been like downing Dayquil.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.